Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is where I basically show what I'm doing for my weekly spread. And if you've been watching me for a bit, welcome back. So I have my small passion planner with a Monday start here, and as you can see, all of these post-its, I'm actually putting this clip here so I can stay down. So as you can see, I have all of these post-its. It's basically a way for me to know what's happening instead of just writing them down in pencil and then having to erase it and then I forget, and you know how it goes. So for this week's spread, I'm actually going to be using some of these stickers that I've obviously used some of them before. I just love the colors that they include. And then I'm also going to be using these white ones that well, let's see how it goes basically. And of course I have my icon stickers. I'm definitely mixing and matching a little bit of these, but I'm also going to be using these decorative stickers as well. And of course my washi's, going to be mixing these two that they kind of match with those stickers. So it's going to be a lot of mixing and matching today based on all the sticker books that I have. But first things first, let's white out these sections, just because some of these washi tapes, especially that white one with the flowers, is very, let's just say, semi-translucent, so I want to make sure that I get the full color of it instead of just seeing this black line below it. And also, if you've seen my other videos, if I don't have a 12-hour shift on a Sunday, this is where I usually put in all of my goals and extra things. So that is why I just whited out the actual time blocker for that day. So anyways, let me go ahead now and add in some washi tape before we get into the fun part, which is planning everything out. So now that the basic stuff is done, I definitely do my planning before decorative things. I just do the basics so I at least have kind of like an outline for everything. But what I'm gonna do here is actually time block everything that is happening during the week. Again, I follow the post-its that I have and just normal routine, or basically weekly things that I know happen every single week, so they are just already ingrained in my head, so I'll be adding all of that. And I kind of wanted to talk in this video, today's video, about something that has come up. A lot of people come to me and ask me questions over on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, highly recommend following me over there. It's also called Actively. So what I wanted to talk about is a big question that I get is saying things like, well, I don't have many things to time block or like many activities. It's just one mundane thing day after day. Why would I use a time blocker? Well, here's the thing. Even if you have a mundane, let's say, for example, on this week's spread, Thursday and Friday, I have my 12-hour shifts. Those days, I don't add extra things because it's literally 12 hours of work. Like, I am at my work doing all the things. So when it comes to that, like, that is okay. Even if your planner literally looks like that, you are still being conscious about your time. And let's say on the days that you don't have something like that, for example, this is like the perfect week to talk about this. So for example, on Monday and Tuesday, where I basically have nothing really planned out except working my business for maybe an hour, 2 hours, depending on that day, I don't have much happening in that day. So it's going to look way more emptier than these Thursday and Friday ones for the same week. But here's the thing. The reason for doing time blocking is not just, filling in the whole thing. It's actually paying attention to where your time is going and how you're able to utilize that extra time that you do have in your day for the things that matter most, for things that you can prioritize that either you've been putting off or saying that you're too busy to actually do. Where in reality, if you actually look at your schedule and look at your time blocker, you're actually able to find those extra pockets of your day where you can do those good things. Let's say, for example, go for a walk or do a workout or read a good book, take a bath, all of those types of things that you are able to do in those extra pockets of your day. So the reason I brought this up is, again, this week is a perfect example where Monday and Tuesday is very plain, but then you see Thursday, Friday is jam-packed. And that's okay. Your schedule is obviously your schedule. Every single day is going to be completely different depending on what you do, what your work is, what you want to add into your day. So there's no real, just because you don't have something to add into your planner doesn't mean that you can't utilize a time blocker for the rest of the days of your week. So anyways, just went on a kind of little spiel there. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish up this time blocker, and you'll definitely see what I was talking about once I fill in all of these things. So let me go ahead and finish this up really quick. now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the bottom sections of my planner. So the first thing I like to do is do my quote of the week. So yes, I utilize this whole space just because, I mean, why not? And usually the quote is something that I am looking forward to, something that is my focus for the week. I want to make sure that it is aligned to what I need for this upcoming week. So this will be the spot where I add it in. And yes, of course, I always do pencil before this marker because I cannot spell for the life of me, and also I want to make sure that it actually fits instead of just like cramming it and it just looking really weird. So anyways, let me go ahead and finish this up. Now, for this left bottom section, this is usually where I add in my tracker for my coaching business. Yes, I am a partner with a platform that actually has all workout things, nutrition things, mindset things, all the things that you would need for your health and wellness. So this is where I like to track things as far as like my actual business for that. It's kind of like a habit tracker, but for, you know, the things that improve my business and make it move forward. So this is the section where I have it, but then also I've actually been adding into kind of like a fourth of it, I would like to say. Yeah, like a fourth of it. I've been incorporating this section called reflection section. Yes, very creative name. But it's basically a spot where I can, if I have any ideas, thoughts, anything, and it's just a way for me to make sure that I have, you know, my thoughts out. It's kind of like a brain dump sort of thing, and I've actually been really loving it, so I'm gonna continue doing that. So let me just go ahead and finish this up really quick. Okay, so now we're gonna do two other important things. Actually, there's three other important things. On this left section is usually where I like to write down my gratitude, at least one thing a day. Sometimes, yes, extra things get, you know, added into the reflection section of more things that I'm grateful for, or just written down in my memory planner, but that's a whole nother thing. So what I'm gonna do here is add in my gratitude section. I am going to add in kind of like a title instead of this check-in thing that was included in this sticker. Oh my god, I cannot put this thing. I'm very picky when it comes to aligning my stickers, so sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. So anyways, what I was saying is that I am going to go ahead and add in kind of this little box that's going to be my title box. And yes, I forgot to show this at the beginning, but I did print out more labels based on, you know, all the different things that I like to track, from my gratitude, my goals, to-dos, and check-ins, and obviously reflection section. So I have all of that written down or printed out, that I did with my Make ID little typewriter looking printer, which I'm still very much obsessed with. I'll show you in a second. But this is usually where I'll add in my gratitude on that section where I crossed out or basically boarded up. Here's my make ID. I am still very much obsessed with it. Let's just say everything is labeled in this house. But anyways, on this other section, I'm actually going to do a new type of goal setting and utilizing these trackers. So many things just have, let's say this one is going to have just 2. Other ones are going to be focused on doing it every single day. So different ways of being able to track things for my goals. It's something really important for me to have my goals written down just so that I am aware in how I am moving forward. So this is just a way for me to be able to do that. So let me go ahead, add this, and then have some fun with some stickers. Okay, so here is the spread. I'm actually very much obsessed with how it turned out. Let's just put it that way. Obviously, I'll fill in all the things from gratitude goals, my to-dos, and my habit tracker. But hopefully this was helpful and inspiring, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you here for another video very soon. Bye!